In today's lesson, we're going to learn about the types of rocks. Basically, there are three types of or classes of rocks. These are igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, and metamorphic rocks. The differences that exist between these three types of rocks have to do with how they are formed. To begin with the igneous rocks. Igneous rocks are formed when magma cools and solidifies. Magma is a molten rock materials deep within the earth. Sometimes the magma cools inside the earth, and other times it erupts onto the surface from the volcanoes. In this case, it is called lava. When lava cools very quickly, no crystal forms and the rock looks shiny and glass-like. Sometimes gas bubbles are trapped in the rock during the cooling process, leaving tiny holes and spaces in the rock. Examples of these types of rocks include granite and pumice. The second type is sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rocks are formed when particles of sand, shells, pebbles, and other fragments of materials. Together, all these particles are called sediments. This is where the name sedimentary rocks comes in. Gradually, the sediments accumulate in layers, and over a long period of time, they harden into a rock. Generally, sedimentary rock is fairly soft and may break apart or crumble easily. You can often see sand, pebbles, or stones in the rock, and it is usually the only type that contains fossils. Examples of this rock type include sandstone and limestone. And the third type of rock type is metamorphic rocks. Metamorphic rocks are formed under the surface of the earth after undergoing change that occurs due to being subjected to intense heat and pressure. The sedimentary rocks were either sedimentary or igneous rocks, or even metamorphic itself. And they changed so much that they are fundamentally different from the original rock. Examples of this type of rock include gneiss from granite and marble from limestone. Types of metamorphism, which leads to the formation of metamorphic rocks. There are two types of metamorphism or change that will cause this type of rock. One is contact metamorphism, or in other words, thermal metamorphism. Rocks are so close to magma that they start partially melt and change their properties. You can have recrystallization, fusing between crystals, and a lot of other chemical reactions. Temperature is the main driver of this change or metamorphism. The second type of metamorphism is regional metamorphism, or in other words, dynamic metamorphism. This typically happens when rocks are deep underground and they are subjected to massive pressure, so much so that they often become elongated and the original structure of the rock is destroyed. from the pressure. Pressure often comes with temperature, but may